What is cracking, guys? Omar Isuf here. In this video, one of the last ones from Los Angeles is coming to an end. I filmed like 50 videos down there, calling this one Bigger, Stronger, Faster, also known as a deadlift party. It's not going to feature that much of Mike and myself because if you notice what we're wearing, this is the day we did the Battle of Canada versus America. So we were fried after that, all those push-ups, the muscle up training we did with Lamar. So we were spent. It's not really going to feature us. This is going to feature my buddy Bradley Martin, who I just got to know in LA. Cameraman, that's Bradley right there. Cameraman's to the right, by the way. That's Nadim right there. You see on the far right. That's the dude, that's the asshole that was snoring when Mike and I were trying to narrate. So Nadim's our buddy. He's my adopted nephew. He's good friends with Bradley. Bradley trains at Barbell. He said, hey man, you want to grab a session? I said, why not? Didn't know anything about him. He has a massive Instagram following, but super cool guy, super chill. Immediately though, when I saw him, I thought, yeah, he's a bodybuilder. He does wants to maybe compete in pro bodybuilding, maybe take on Ronnie Coleman. But turns out he has an athletic background. And so the theme kind of today is bigger, stronger, faster. I think everybody wants to get stronger, wants to build more muscle, and maybe wants to increase their performance if they do, some sort of athletic activity, wants to be leaner, wants to look better. I think it's kind of outdated, this notion. We say, oh, I'm a bodybuilder, where I identify ourselves as that, or oh, I'm a powerlifter. Yeah, you can compete in powerlifting, compete in bodybuilding, but what powerlifter doesn't want to get bigger, doesn't want to build more muscle, doesn't want to look better, right? What bodybuilder really doesn't want to get stronger? Like Bradley would identify himself probably more like a bodybuilder, but he hits a huge PR today. We talked him up. The environment's right. Barbell Brigade is awesome. He hit a huge PR when it came to the deadlift. His form, his technique, he's done Olympic lifting. It's on point. Here, Alex, I gotta give a big shout out to Alex right here. He competes at 165. This is 545 for 3. He is going to pull 600 pounds, mark my words, in the very near future. I'll link his Instagram in the description. The question I gotta ask you guys when we talk about bigger, stronger, faster, what do you respect more? Absolute strength, so a freak, someone like Benedict deadlifting over 1,000 pounds, or relative strength? So someone like Alex that weighs 165, and deadlifts 600 pounds. What's more impressive to you, absolute or relative? I would say I respect both. Probably at the end of the day, relative strength is something, because it's more relatable to myself, that I respect more. So here with Bradley, I don't think he's deadlifted more than 620, 630. He's going to go for 7 plates, 675. I talked him up a bit, gave some pointers, told him, you know what, kid, you got this. Form's looking good. Go for it. So we're going to check out his 675 deadlift attempt. And it's good. 675 in the bag, beltless. He doesn't even train deadlifts a heavy weight, so that's impressive. He is going to deadlift 800 pounds, mark my words, with the belt by the end of the year. He's 6'4", maybe 6'5". He weighs 265, 270 pounds. He's going to deadlift 800 pounds. Here, Mike and I were feeling like Kentucky Fried Chicken with our CNS. From doing all those challenges, so we decided to do block pull, snatch grip block pulls, kind of harkening back to some of Bradley's training with Olympic lifting. So here, super wide grip, trying to engage the lats a little bit. Turn this training session into kind of a fun, do different exercises, different movements. Alex right here just going absolute ham. Guy has the heart of a champion. He will not quit. I've seen him attempt weights, fail, try 100%. A lot of effort. Really respect it. Really respect the environment. The environment breeds, I feel, always success. Same idea with Fortis Fitness. Here with Barbell Brigade. Shout out once again to Bart. He's built an environment that's conducive for success. Everybody wants to lift weight. Speaking of bigger, stronger, faster, we got Ulysses, we got Simeon Panda in the background. Both very nice guys. Bradley introduced me to them. People, they'll say, of course, they are bodybuilders, right? That's what they do. But they're also interested in getting stronger. Both of them were deadlifting on this day. They had a photo shoot at the Barbell Brigade. They both deadlifted, I think, over 6 plates they're doing for reps. So that idea, that notion, once again, of a bodybuilder or a powerlifter, I like to think more back in the day. Guys like Franco Columbu, he was a bodybuilder, but he also competed in strongman. He did some powerlifting. You know, guys like Ronnie Coleman, that's why from the modern guys, I really respect Ronnie. He also was super strong. There's much more crossover than you'd think when it comes to bodybuilding and powerlifting. So look good and be able to do something with that body. That's why we're just dicking around here with some muscle ups. Before, I got to shout out Lou, the guy that was just featured before. Bless his soul. He's going to bench 315 at some point. So great environment, great training. What do you respect more, absolute or relative strength? Post in the comment section below. And make sure to follow my buddy, Bradley, on YouTube. Link will be in the description. When I go back to LA, we'll definitely be training again. A really cool guy. What's cracking, guys? I'm here with my buddy, Bradley Martin. Bradley, you pulled some heavy ass weight today. What did you do?
7 plates, so
675.
675, yeah.
Right, beltless actually too, which was impressive.
Yes.
Now a lot of people see you and they probably think, oh man, you're training for bodybuilding, but give us actually a little bit about your background. And that's how we kind of connected, because you used to actually do kind of athletic performance.
Right, so I used to train Olympic weightlifting for 3 years, competitively, 16, 17, 18. Then I got taller and stopped competing because I got the leverage changes, but I missed a lot doing like what we did today.
Right. So it felt good to get back into it.
Absolutely.
Well, what also attracts you to train for strength?
So I never wanted to be like how they say all show and no go.
Right.
Big importance for me was I wanted to be able to like get the whole spectrum, and I know it's hard to get it all at one time, but I'm trying my best to maintain like a certain style of physique and maintain a certain level of strength. So my biggest goal right now though is to get stronger and focus on the strength aspect instead of the bodybuilding, because I've been working on bodybuilding for the past 3 years solid, and not how I used to train when I was younger, and I miss it.
Right. Yeah, man, so it's kind of like performance with aesthetics.
Absolutely.
And that's awesome. I think that crossover you're going to see more and more happening with time. So, Bradley, where can people find you?
You can find me, my YouTube channel is youtube.com/ Bradley Martin Online, and my Instagram is @Bradley Martin, and you spell Martin with a Y, so it's MARTYN.
Make sure in the description, Bradley's links for the YouTube and Instagram. Check him out and subscribe. Bradley, thanks for being on. And thanks for lifting videos.
Dude, thank you, man. Hey, the motivation was crazy.
Yeah, dude. Well, that's the thing. What was funny is that Bradley, like, he's like, I don't know if I got it or not. And I'm like, dude, you got, like,
yo, you're in my ear.
Yeah, well, based upon the speed that you're pulling, I'm like, there's no doubt that you have the 675. So it's dope when you got it. And that was a PR for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next step, 700 pounds.
Get it, man.
Yeah.
Huge respect. Thank you for the motivation.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Awesome job.